Hello, welcome. Are you suffering from brain fog and feeling that you've got a clouded vision and a scatty head most days? If you are, then this is the video for you. And I've got a 3-minute fantastic sequence that you can do to quickly calm your nerves and come to a more calm and equanimous headspace. Okay, so before we get started, like and subscribe to this video if you want more of this sort of content, and you'll get notified when it comes up. Okay, wonderful. So you're in the right place if you're wanting to tackle that really fuzzy head that can come every now and again. And there's lots of different reasons that you might suffer from brain fog. I've definitely suffered from it at many different parts of my life, and I still do from time to time. And often for me, it comes from a bit of fluctuation in hormones. So PMS symptoms, different parts of the cycle as a woman. And this fluctuation in hormones can create a lot of brain fog. So if you are a woman, first of all, it's suffering from PMS symptoms, or even if you are pregnant or going through the menopause, then these are big signs of possibly having a foggy head on a daily basis. Okay, so don't beat yourself up for it. It's a completely natural thing to happen. It's part of our biochemistry. It can also come through things like stress and anxiety. And a big one is fatigue, lack of sleep. So if you're not sleeping very well, which also can come from that fluctuation of hormones and anxiety, overthinking, having a lot of stress in your life, then the brain fog definitely enhances as well, because we spend a lot of time then in the mind, and it can get very frustrating. It can definitely get frustrating. So this little sequence that we're going to get to today really helps us to come into the parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, so we've got the sympathetic nervous system, which is like our fight and flight part of the nervous system, and we've got the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and digest part of the nervous system. And this 3-minute little sequence is going to help you remove any extra tension, extra stress from the body, specifically the shoulder girdle and the neck, where stress resides quite a lot. And it's going to help us to calm the body and come into the present moment. And that is a space that we really want to keep coming back to when we've got brain fog. So let's get to this. And you can do it at any point in the day when you're feeling a little bit fluttery and you can't quite make a decision. You know, when you walk into a room and you've forgotten why you're there. A good thing to do is sit down and just do this instantly, and you'll feel those effects quite quickly. So we're going to sit up with a tall spine, and the tall spine just allows us to come to a focal point. So we feel very focused instead of like floppy, and we want to feel lifted and focused and alert. Okay, so we're lifting the chest. You might do this in a chair, you might do it on a floor, sofa, doesn't matter. As long as we can become quite alert through the center of the body. So lift the chest by just sort of drawing that sternum forward and relax the shoulder blades down. Okay, and then from here, first part of the exercise, we're actually going to inhale and bring the shoulders all the way up by the ears, and then exhale, roll them all the way down and back in very big circles. It looks simple, and it is simple. And what it's doing is it's allowing us to open out the shoulder girdle, move the depositories from the shoulder girdle, which stores anxiety and stress, and open out the heart space. Okay, because when we get stressed, we close off. So let's do this, and I'm going to, after a minute, switch up the exercise. We can do it together, okay? So maybe close the eyes down, inhaling up, back and down. And allow for sort of like an in-sync breath come with this movement. So you're syncing the breath with the movement, inhaling up, exhaling back and down. Might start to ache the shoulders a little bit, but that's normal. Okay, just getting a little bit of movement here. Any stress, tension starting to remove. There's a little bit of a powerful breath coming with it, and we're moving with a bit of intention, yeah? It's not just a floppy movement. And then inhale up, suspend the breath, so hold the breath, and exhale, relax down. And just take a moment with your eyes closed, connect back to a natural breath. Bring the breath into the belly. And already you might feel a little bit of a release of tension in the body. Okay, let's move into the next bit of this sequence, head rolls. So first of all, you can drop the chin towards the chest and slowly bring the right ear towards the right shoulder blade. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed here. It might be they do half head rolls and you bring the left ear to the left shoulder blade like this and keep swinging back and forth very slowly. Some people might go all the way back, very slow. You might hear some little creaks and cracks, okay? But this is a mindful movement. It's not a short, sharp movement. It's a slow movement and little pops are normal. Keep going in one direction, head rolls. Exhale as you move forward. Inhale as you move back. Slow and steady wins the race. Keep your eyes closed down. Connect to the breath. And let's swap sides. So you're either carrying on with the half head rolls or you're going to go all the way in the opposite direction. Your shoulders are going to rise or want to rise up to sort of protect the head, but keep them relaxed because we don't want to create extra tension. I'm just going to take it slow. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. Good. And then that's your last round. Allow the chin to just drop towards the chest. Make a fist with one hand. Bring the fist to the forehead and then bring your head back up onto its axis. Okay, lovely. And for the last part of this little sequence, we're going to work with a nice powerful breath, which afterwards is going to give a really calming sensation. So it helps to stimulate that parasympathetic nervous system, which is going to keep us calm. Okay, so we're going to make like an O shape with the mouth. It's not too puckered. It's not like really, really firm like that, but it's just a natural O shape through the mouth. It's quite firm, but not overly done, okay? And then we're going to blow in and out of the mouth, almost like wind, okay? So it looks like this. So we're taking an inhale and an exhale, but the focus is on the exhale, okay? Let's go for it. So I want you to sit up straight, lift the chest, make the mouth into an O shape and blow quite powerfully in and out of the mouth. Okay, go. And then release. You might need to just wet the palate a little bit, close the mouth, keep the eyes closed. And then focus inwardly. So notice all of that calming sensation that you've created. Natural breath. Breathe into the belly so the lower part of the body takes that full inhale. Second part of the body. And the second part of the inhale, and then relax it. Just keep moving with this breath. Last couple of rounds. And then when you're ready, you can open the eyes. And there you have it, a really simple sequence that you can do to quite quickly shift brain fog. So instead of rummaging around all the rooms, trying to find what you were looking for, or trying to take that next action in your daily life, know that you're absolutely fine, and it happens to the best of us. But just to calm that stress is going to be a massively beneficial thing for you to do. So you can just sit down and do that instead of fluctuating between all the rooms in the house. Okay, wonderful. Lots of love and have a wonderful day. Bye.